welcome. This is going to be a quick video introducing Chapter 1, Real-Time Computing Fundamentals and Programming the High-Level User Interface. So if you're confused, this is part of the book. This is Chapter 1 of the book, Introduction to Real-Time Computing for Mechanical Engineers, a Lab-Based Approach, with my co-authors Garbini and Devine. Check it out at the MIT Press website and at the companion website, where you can also find these videos. Okay, real-time computing fundamentals. Let's look at real-time systems. This is how we define them. Systems where the correctness of an operation depends on both its logical accuracy and the time it is performed. Okay, the clock time, the wall time it is performed. Critical for applications in control and measurement systems, something that's very important for mechanical engineers, of course, especially control systems, and often as a part of that, measurement systems. So we need real-time computing as mechanical engineers, and in this chapter we're going to get some of the fundamentals that we need to do real-time computing. Okay, some of the goals of the chapter. It's kind of a long chapter. It's got a lot in it. We're going to introduce some fundamental concepts in computer science and engineering in the first 6 sections. We have to do this because as mechanical engineers, we often are not introduced to some of these concepts that a computer scientist or a computer engineer might be introduced to in a few different courses that they take. 2, explore real-time computing concepts. So the specific to real-time computing aspects will be discussed in those 2 sections, 7 and 8. 3, present a motor control problem to serve as a foundation for the book. So this is a problem that we're going to be working on. In each of the lab exercises, we're going to take a concrete step forward toward that goal. Good. 4, extend our understanding of the C programming language in section 1.10. We're still learning C. We got some of the fundamentals in chapter 0, but we're going to extend them to some new concepts in this chapter. 5, outline the user interface UI functions of the T1 C library, which we're going to be writing in the next few lab exercises. We're going to, as we go through this, keep an eye toward integration, emphasizing the role of computers in mechanical engineering, especially for systems requiring precise timing. So keep that in mind as we go through the chapter. Lab 1, which we'll get to at the very end of the chapter, programming the high-level user interface. We're going to begin developing the computing components for the complete system. The complete system is going to be outlined in section 1.9, where we're going to describe the motor control goals and the motor control problem that the book is going to focus on. An aspect of that is the user interface, and so we're going to start working on some of those user interface components. Some key skills that are going to be covered in the lab exercise: applying C programming fundamentals that we've learned in these first 2 chapters, developing a user interface for the target system. We're going to be working on that, getting a floating point number entered from the user into our program. And 3, understand interfacing with the keypad and the LCD. So the 2 inputs and outputs that the user is going to directly interact with. Okay, we're also going to be laying a foundation for future labs. This begins to set the stage for exploring real-time motor control in subsequent chapters. So that's what we're doing in this chapter. There are quite a few sections like we outlined, but there's lots of good material here, and we're going to try to go through it as succinctly as possible. So we'll see you in section 1.